I would happily live in a shack with a Lamborghini outside. A year and a half ago, I quit my job and flew 6,000 miles to work for the dream company of mine for free for 1 month to find a gap in the market in the business and actually land a job. I landed two. 3 months after that first job, I got offered another role. I do both roles in tandem. But should you do the same? Should you quit your job and pursue whatever dream you have? Do you want to quit your 9 to 5 completely, build a business? Do you want to quit your job and go work for a dream company? How do you get employed by them? And what should you do? Especially while AI seems to be taking everyone's jobs left, right and center, how would you actually compete against people trying to do the same and also AI potentially taking your job? So this is a year and a half of experience of doing exactly that. So number one, definitely learn AI on the side, 5-10 minutes every single day on whatever model you choose of AI, whether it's Claude, ChatGPT, Nano Banana, Gemini, etc. For whatever use cases you need, look them all up. There's many that are coming along which are very interesting, but should you quit your job? So number one, listen to your body. Is your body saying, I've got no energy at 4 p.m. when I finish work? I've got no energy to wake up. Do I feel like I want to even go to work in the morning? If the answer is no, then it's either an addiction issue with sugar or you hate your job, or it's both, likely both. Are you unhappy? Are you progressing? Are you following certain avenues that you want to follow? Are you learning the skills that you want to actually learn in life to get to where you want to be? So if you've always aspired to have tons of money, tons of success, maybe just tons of success in your own way, whatever that may mean, doesn't have to be money. Money is just very surface level. What if it's you want to have family time for 8 hours a day and only work 2 hours a day, 3 times a week, whatever it may be. Know where you want to end up. That's the best thing I can say. Look around where you currently work, or in the industry where you work, or the career that you're building in. The people 30, 40, 50 years down the line, do they look like the person you want to be? Number one. Number two, do they retire or get enough money quick enough to be the person you want to be where you want to be, etc. in the world, mentally, physically, skill set wise, etc. Number four, does it actually look like it's going to be sustainable? Does it look like AI might actually replace it? And if so, is it still possible to go into that career or industry while learning AI to help in tandem, to learn to prompt, to actually become someone who's very good at AI while in the industry, which businesses will actually choose those people over people that do not know AI going forward? That's what I would say if you are confused, should you leave your job, whatever. But should you leave it straight away? The answer is no, unless you have money saved up, unless you have the means to have a calmful but a tactful approach to actually pursuing where you want to go. So make sure you've got money saved up. I've done the mistake before. I went traveling for 3 months around Europe in my Land Rover Defender, trying to build a business, but not enough money saved up and no money coming in from the business. Extremely stressful, shoots you in the foot, and you actually can't grow the business because you're so stressed. Cortisol is so high, especially traveling, not knowing where you're going. I went through France, Germany, Switzerland, Italy, Austria for 1 month, and it was impossible. With the amount of cortisol, the stress, lack of money coming in, it was amazing travel. I enjoyed it, but the business did not grow, money did not come in, and that's what set me up for failure in that instance. So don't do that. Make sure you've got money saved up, the means to just have a couple months, 3 to 6 months of testing, iterating, finding what you want to do. And if that means doing it while you're at your current job already, then do that. Build a personal brand, start filming content, find formats that work on platforms that you want to actually go onto. Does it already work on those platforms? And then replicate those in your own way with value. So that's what I would say if you want to become a content creator or a business owner. And one of the best ways to grow a business is through content these days because social media is so prevalent. Where should you go next to find out where to get these jobs and how to get them? So like my journey, for example, I spent 5 years watching the business on YouTube that I currently work for. Every single day, 7 days a week, I watched their channel, their videos, about 3 to 5 videos every single day, half an hour to 1 hour of length. And I learned extremely a lot about cryptocurrencies. And I realized one day, whoa, I have a lot of knowledge in this, as well as social media obsession, as well as YouTube obsession. Why the hell do I not apply? So I applied. I actually got denied the role that I applied for, which was researcher. They said, sorry, we're not going to accept you for this position, but we'd like to talk further. That was enough for me to go, okay, 7 a.m, I quit my job and I got on a plane 6,000 miles to go work for my dream company for free, not knowing if I'll get the job or not. And that was worth it. 1 year and a half ago, I did that. And I now work for them with 2 roles, head of social media, as well as YouTube SEO, etc., etc. I've optimized 800 videos in the last year for their company, and I've done 2,000 tweets, 464 shorts, etc., with multiple other hosts. So it's incredible, it's possible, and that's my dream. I'm living it. That's why I'm not leaving it's technically a 9 till 5 on paper in terms of the contract, but I work 7 days a week. So I work all hours of the day, whenever I want to, which is as much as I want to. And I do not plan on leaving anytime soon. And I love the place. So for me, the answer is do not leave my job now. I left my job already once, which I hated. I was in a job that I really hated, and it was 7 a.m. I got that email and I literally quit my job there and then. I drove back home. I was setting up at work and I drove back home and I booked that flight and I went straight to South Africa to pursue that dream job. And it's every second was worth it. Now, it was extremely hard. I spent months and months in extreme stress, some points of depression, roadblocks, not knowing what to do next. And just every single moment that happened, I realized, okay, it's a hard thing to do anyway. Just put one step in front of the other and keep on going. And every single hurdle, I ignored the negativity and just put one step ahead. And that's what you got to do. If you want to actually break free from wherever it is you are, if you're in the UK especially, you're going to feel trapped. The UK just has the winter seems to be 10 months out of the 12 months of the year. So the vibes and people seem to moan a lot around here, which is why I've spent 7 to 8 months out of the UK this last 12 months already, and I plan on spending a lot more. So what should you do next? Work out, is your body telling you this 9 to 5 is not for me? Is my mind telling me 9 to 5 is not for me? And where could I actually go to next which will benefit me in terms of a job or leaving and creating a business? What skills do I already have and enjoy? How can I build on those? If I can't build on those with the knowledge I already have, seek places and people that have already done what you want to do. And most of all, just look around where you work now, in the careers that you work in now, in the jobs that you work in. Do the people around me, are they the people I want to be when I'm 30, 40, 50 years old, 60 years old? And where do you want to be? What year do you want to retire? How much money do you want to make? What car do you want to drive, as materialistic that is? Some people love cars. I love cars. And so I've got a very nice dream list of cars. Some people love houses. I'd happily live in a shack with a Lamborghini outside. So yeah, should you quit your 9 to 5? That's not for me to decide. But I did, and it worked out for me. And it's still working out. It's still a plan, it's still progression. I'm learning social media. I've learned social media for 10 plus years now. I've learned AI now for 1 to 2 years, every single day, 7 days a week. And I've got very, very good at it. And this is my way of sharing that, building a personal brand in real time, showing you on this YouTube channel. And hopefully you guys can learn a lot from this as well. If you like this content, want to see more, or want to see how to protect your job or career from AI, watch that video there. If you want to watch someone who's building a personal brand, who already knows how to build one, just hasn't done it yet, subscribe to the channel, and I appreciate your time, guys. Thank you.